What's up, guys? So today I want to take you guys through my new gaming setup and my new workshop and all of that because it's very, very, very different. If you've seen all of my previous game room video, workshop videos, all of that, there's so much has changed from all of those till now. And if you haven't seen all of those, I've just had so much stuff in this room, like so many different game consoles, so many different setups, and it's completely different now. I'll probably make a playlist of all the different iterations of my game room with like all those different videos, but it's so very different right now, and I'll explain why. So let's just go look. Now, there's a whole thing in here that I'll explain later because it won't make any sense if I go in there now. So this is basically it. This is the whole room. This is everything, and it's always just been one giant big room that like my whole game setup has been in. So now I minimized a lot of it. I completely minimized it all the way down to the game consoles that I have. And then if you remember, there was always me in front of this shelf. Like that was it for like mad videos, right? You remember that, like me talking in front of a bunch of games, gone. All of it, just gone completely. And I put this TV here instead, TCL 6 series, because it has very minimal input lag because I really don't care. But I wanted it different. I wanted like a more minimalist vibe. So I put the TV, got rid of all the games. There used to be a CRT television here, got rid of that, and I put Sony surround sound speaker system. So I got 5 different speakers, 1 subwoofer, all hooked up to this receiver right here. And then, so there's the middle speaker, and then I have the 2 speakers over there for the whole setup. And I only have PS4, Neo Geo, and then PS2 hooked up to the TV itself. So I basically have an OSSC just for these 2 game systems, which is conveniently located right behind the Neo Geo. Nice red, because I just did a video about that. So it's basically I have it for 2 game systems, because what I realized from having every single game system hooked up and trying and playing all these different games, man, I really don't like, I just like PlayStation, man. I don't really care. I just like games that are on PlayStation and fighting games, hence the Neo Geo of why that's so important. So I got rid of a lot of stuff and just left those because a lot of times I have friends come over to play, and that's why you see I have so many different chairs set up and a couch. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different chairs. 8 if you count my my chair, whatever, and then plus a couch. So that way a bunch of people can play fighting games and enjoy. And I just liked that vibe a lot more. I set up this desk so people can have a desk that's not filled with soldering equipment and stuff. Like if somebody wants to do something that's not, you know what I mean? Like people will set up a switch here, people will put their laptop here and just chill and do whatever they want. So that was nice. And I don't know, you can just put a chair and then sit here and watch whatever. So it's a lot more inviting by having less stuff in the room or giving it like a less cluttered vibe. That was really important to me because having all those games and all those game systems, there's just so much stuff. It was just driving me nuts. It was just too much stuff because I didn't really use it. There's still a lot of stuff in here, but like I utilize everything here, so it feels a lot better. So here, let me show you the workshop. So this is where all the soldering gets done, and this is where I film all the videos. Here's all my tools. It's kind of messy because I just threw it all in. All my tools, soldering iron, little hands, my tripod for filming, random circuit boards, random project stuff over here. These are where all my parts are and all my different like mod chips and stuff like that, and like replacement lasers and everything like that that they need. Then I have all my different wires and all the different, you know, just all the stuff that you need. Flux, solder, all the equipment for modding consoles and doing whatever. And then Don Phillips, this is for you. Real quick, I'm not going to explain why I need to show this on camera and say Don Phillips. He knows. He made all my shirts though, so that's really cool. I got a bunch of PSPs in the works that I've been modding and filming, so stay tuned for videos about that. And the lighting of this setup, I've had the lighting forever. What's really cool is it's all connected, so I can just turn it off. but that's the lighting that I use for all these different modding systems. And here's the computer setup where this is where I do all the editing. And I made a video about me building this computer. So if you want to know the specs of it, you want to see it get built, all that, there's a video about that, which is really cool. And then over here, I have a PSTV and an Elgato. So if I want to stream, like live stream, I'm gonna stream from the PSTV, and then it's all like neat and organized and like very minimalist wire setup. And speaking of minimalist wire setup, here, let's take a look like underneath this, See, look at it. I only got the 2 wires, and I have very minimal wires showing, because all the wires for the computer are right here. They're all underneath. And then that's also the wires for like the PSTV and the Elgato. I basically just zip tied them all and just stapled them to underneath the table. I even did the same thing over here, under the workshop, to just reduce the clutter and reduce the effect, like the amount of just stuff, just give it like that minimalist vibe that I was saying I was going for. Like, look, you can see right here, these are all the wires for the computer right there. So yeah, so that's this. The reason why I made a big point of the music was because I always play music in the house, like all the time, 24/7. It's only not on when I'm making videos. And I figured if music is such a big part of everything that I do, why do I have 800 game systems that I'm never gonna play and a bunch of games I'm never gonna play? Let me sell some of those and use the money to buy something that I'm actually gonna utilize. A brand new Sony, obviously, audio setup. So I did that, and so wait a minute. All the games that I used to stand in front of, where'd they all go? I sold a lot of them. Like, I sold a lot of them. However, I still have a couple. So let me show you my couple games that I still have, and that's where this closet comes into play. Yeah. Really excited. So here is all of my games. And I have, you know, like trinkets and knickknacks and all that kind of stuff in here. Like, I used to be a graffiti artist back in the day, or would like to say, so I hung up one of those. Got some random video game artwork, all my strategy guides and like special edition games and stuff like that. Just like display stuff up there. And then, so basically when it comes to the games, it's all these. This is every PS1 Squaresoft game. And then this is every Atlas PS2 game. And then this is every Squaresoft PS2 game. And then here's all the Silent Hills and then fighting games, and like just everything else is kind of like a random one-off, because I don't know, that's all I wanted to keep. And then, you know, cool things like this, where my favorite television show is South Park. So my friend Aldo, you guys may know Aldo from the live streams that we did for a year and a half every Tuesday, where he got me drawn for my birthday as a South Park character, because apparently I always wear V-necks, and that's always been a thing, I guess. So, you know, he put him in a V-neck. And he actually got this drawn by this dude, CB Artist. You can find him on like Instagram and Twitch. He's the same dude that designed my logo. So I thought that was really cool. So that hangs up in the game closet, whatever this is, I don't know. But I like it. The reason why I like it is because I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to reduce clutter, and I wanted the minimalist style vibe or feel, or just like things to be like more relatively simple, because my life got so complicated having a business around this stuff, having a YouTube channel based around it, and then having just nothing but games all over the place and systems just everywhere. If I like showed you like a bunch of pictures from my phone of the chaos, you'd understand. There would just be game systems just everywhere, all over the place, and it just got to be too much. So I just wanted to reduce it down, and like, I'm so happy I got rid of the business so I can actually just enjoy myself. And this is a nifty little thing down here where I put controllers in, but it's a mess right now because, I don't know, because I just didn't feel like organizing it for the video, whatever. So that's the game closet, which is pretty cool. Got some adjustable LEDs in there too to change the color. of what you want to see. So that's cool. And then that's not it. There's one more spot where I play games, and I can just walk through my home backwards and not hit anything because it's my home and I've lived here for a really long time and I know where everything is. So this is the final little setup that I have. This is the old TV that actually used to be in the other room with like the LED lights behind it. And then I got two PS3s hooked up. This is my original PS3. I bought this to play Final Fantasy 13 on. The only reason why I ever bought this was because I owned Final Fantasy 13 because I bought it on release day, and I bought a PS3 like years later. And then I actually have the Final Fantasy 13 limited edition PS3 underneath. That one's hacked and modded fully with like every game that you could ever want to play. Every retro stuff, everything. And then there's an Xbox 360 in there to play Warhammer Space Marine. So that's another little gaming setup. I probably play more games in here than I do out there. Out there is more so for when people come over. We play like a lot of Street Fighter and a lot of King of Fighters. But where I do all of my gaming is right here. This is the most important thing in my entire collection. This is everything to me. The mighty PS Vita. This is the best thing I own. And this is where I've been playing most of my games, and I've beaten a lot of games on this thing. And that's why it's right here. PS Vita. So, yeah, that was it. Really simple, right? Really easy. Don't have to go through some like 40-minute long, like, I don't know, like what was I supposed to do? I haven't watched like a game room tour on YouTube in forever. Like, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go and say like, this is Silent Hill. Silent Hill is really important to me because when I was young, my parents said I couldn't buy it because the guy at EB Games said it was too violent. Like, am I supposed to go and tell like stories like that? Because I could tell you a story about everything. This would be like a 4-day long video because everything's got a story. So I figured I'd just skip the stories and just show you everything, right? Is that what a game room tour video is? I don't know, man. I don't know. What weird, cool thing do I have that I can show you? Check this out. Here's something funny. It's an Atlas game. Atlas, the people that made Persona. And it's a MMORPG racing game with cute little cars. I don't know. But anyway, so that's basically it. I just wanted to say thank you to you guys for watching, checking this out. And hopefully the cool aspect about this is to see the full transition from all the different game room setups that I've had to this one. This is my favorite one, and I'm the most happy with it. And this is the one that I enjoy the most because it's the most comfortable for me. And it gives me peace of mind, mental clarity, and maximum enjoyment. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. If you made it this far to the end of the video, thank you for doing that. And oh man, there's so much stuff I want to tell you guys for being here at the end. So hey, let me know something in the comments. So if you made it this far to right here, let me know if you want to see me make a video about fixing this situation. If you want to see a video about that, let me know. Alright, thank you guys very, very much for watching. Thanks for always watching my videos. Thanks for following me on social media, not forgetting about me, and enjoying what I do. And thank you for just being a part of all of this. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.